Hey there, how are you? So in this video, I'm going to discuss the ultimate 6 coaching funnel that you finally need to succeed. So this is the 6 funnel that I'm going to share with you based on my personal experience doing coaching from last 4 years actively. And all these funnels I've tested it personally with my coaching programs, and all of them have been delivering the positive results. So I'm going to share with you each one of them, their pros and cons, and what exactly the ideal scenario of using those coaching funnels in your own coaching or consulting funnel, right? So whether you're doing coaching, consulting, this exactly you can copy it and you can make it work because this is proven, tested, and this really delivers the positive return on investment, right? So let's get started. But before we get started, I would like to tell you, it's not just like you have to copy it. You need to design the right system and the proper funnels that you need to follow. So at the end, you will get an opportunity to opt for the free consultation. The link you can certainly find it in the description, right? So please stay until the end and claim your free consultation, right? So finally, let's get started. So here we go. So this is exactly the funnel that I would like to share it with you, right? 6 ultimate profitable coaching funnel that you need to make $1 million coaching business or consulting business, right? So no matter what kind of coach you are, what kind of consulting you're doing, in which part of the world you're doing, it just doesn't matter. It works anywhere in the world, and it works with any kind of coaching or consulting business that you might want to run or you might be running already, right? So what are the 6 funnels that you need to understand and start implementing in your business to see the results? And the results is going to be based on the kind of efforts that you put in and the kind of a strategy and the kind of system and offer that you will design inside those uh, sales funnel and coaching funnel, basically, right? So let's get started with the first one. So the first one is the direct sales funnel. Okay, so how you need to design the direct sales funnel. So basically in the direct sales funnel, you'll be driving traffic from multiple sources, be it Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, or any other sources, right? It could be Twitter, YouTube, or LinkedIn, or any other source, basically, right? Because there are multiple sources. You have to drive traffic, right? Drive people, basically, right? But majority of the traffic which comes from is like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Google, right? So you need to drive traffic. Where you will drive is on your sales page. So you need to design a sales page using either your landing page softwares like ClickFunnels or any software you can use it. I have a preferred sales page software that I recommend to my members, that I recommend to my community, right? So I would love to recommend the software during our free consultation if you opt for, right? So you need to design a sales page where you'll be exactly showing like what exactly your value proposition is, right? What problem you're solving, what are the results the other person is going to get, right? So you don't need to be a product seller. Basically, you need to focus on the kind of results that you can deliver, right? How you can make your student or your mentees a better version of themselves, right? And that's what you need to project on your sales pages, right? So you need to design the sales page which includes your offer as well, right? Or your hook as well. So including your hook design and all those things. I mean, that's basically it's like complicated to understand, but when you follow my system, you'll be able to understand like how to design and hook and offer and the sales page, etc. Once the sales page are done, you'll directly capture the payment, right? So this could be like via PayPal, Stripe, or any of the payment gateway, local payment gateway that you have. You can capture the payment, right, of your students, of your mentees. And as soon as the payment goes through successfully, you'll be providing access to the product, right? Product means your coaching program or your courses, right? Where those pre-recorded videos will be hosted. So immediately, as soon as they complete the payment, they will be given an access. Uh, you don't need to do it automatically. There are tools like Zapier and Teachable and Thinkific and all these kind of tools are there. And immediately they'll get the access and they'll start learning basically, right? So this is basically a direct sales funnel, and it's easy to execute, but the kind of ROI which you get on this is pretty lesser, because the quality of the customers, the quality of the mentees that you will get is not high quality, because a lot of people will be taking action based on the pricing, because usually this direct sales funnel are like like lower end of the cost, basically somewhere between like $10 to maybe like $100, a maximum like $200, right? So it's like a low ticket products. So the direct sales funnels are good for low ticket funnel, right? So that is something you need to understand. So the quality of the customer also will be lower, and you might not get serious customers, right? Like impulsive buyer, basically you'll get it, right? So this is what it is about, the direct sales funnel. It works. I've tried and tested multiple times. It really drives the positive ROI, but not higher as I have for you the other funnels to execute, right? But yes, certainly you can execute, and this is a very profitable coaching funnel as well, right? The second one is the gamification based funnel. So what this gamification funnel is all about? So the gamification funnel is like, again, like drive traffic from Facebook, Google, YouTube, or any other sources of traffic that you have. It could be organic traffic, it could be paid media traffic, right? Organic in the sense, if you have already followers on your Instagram, Facebook, or any of the social media networks, you can actually drive traffic from there. Or you might have like private community on Facebook group or anywhere else, like forums, or basically from anywhere else, right? You can drive people from there, or like paid media traffic. And once you drive this traffic, you'll be actually directing them to a sales page or lead capture page, right? So in this case, you'll have different strategy altogether. So either you can offer uh, a free program of like 2, 3, or a 5 days workshop, just to build the trust, right? Because a lot of uh, uh, coaches and consultants which I have consulted privately is like, they say like, it's hard to sell unless and until we have trust. So just to develop the trust and the rapport between your mentees and students, so they actually feel comfortable by giving you more money for your coaching and consulting, is this is one of the best strategy. Like you organize the 2 or 3 or 5 day workshop, depend I mean it completely depend on the kind of the engagement level you want to do it, right? So I would suggest like organize a workshop and ask them to do it something, right? So it, like, if they do it, provide them some badges as a part of the gamification, so they feel like recognized. So this is how you need to build trust. So it is completely dependent on you whether you want to organize the free one or the paid one, right? So if you organize the free workshop, you have to develop obviously the sales page. If you organize the paid one, you have to develop the lead capture page, where you just capture the lead like name, email, etc., and then move them to the right here Telegram group or a WhatsApp group for engagement. So you add them automatically in your Telegram channel or WhatsApp group, and you can basically engage them, uh, and you can allow even like, if it is free, I mean, do not allow them to basically interact with each other. But if it is paid, you can even allow them to chit chat with each other, and then parallelly you can have the Zoom session, and you can interact with them over like 2, 3, or 5 days workshop. It could be either live, or it could be even recorded as well, right? Or maybe at the very last day, like like it, if it is a 2 day workshop, at the second day you can even take a live session, and you can actually sell them your core implementation core implementation coaching program or consulting program, right? Uh, for which you can capture the payment and then provide the access to the product wherever it is hosted, right? So the entire system you can design like this, right? And this is the most profitable. I mean, these are the funnels that I'm sharing with you is based on, as I said, on my actual experience. And this is how each coach and consultant in the world has to design their funnel, right? In this way, basically, in a very systematic approach, right? Obviously, there are tools and there are strategies that you need to deploy in each part of each stages of this funnel, right? But that worth it, because you're going to make $1 million coaching or consulting business out of it, right? So it perfectly makes sense. So this is how you need to execute the gamification based funnel, right? Where you'll be engaging your mentees, your student, for over like 2 days or 3 days or 5 days, and you'll be even interacting with them. You'll be answering their question, and in this way you'll be able to build a rapport with them, and you will be providing them a bait. So give them, little task to do it, just to experience your teaching. And then if they complete the assignment, if they complete the task, give them badges, right? So actually you need to recognize them, and then finally move forward with your core implementation product. So in this way you will be able to sell high quality product, and this type of funnel is good for mid to high ticket kind of product, right? So anywhere between, like, $500 to, let's say, $2,000, even $5,000 product you can sell in this case, right? So this is about gamification based funnel. The third one is, either you can organize the free webinar or a paid webinar. So basically you drive traffic, right? And via Facebook, Google, or YouTube, and then you can basically uh, drive them to your sales page in case of, like, uh, in case of paid webinar, or lead capture page in case of free webinar. And then you organize the either the 90 minutes to 3 hour workshop, whether it is free or paid, as I said. And then, at the end of the webinar, capture the payment, uh, and then provide access to the products, right? So this is how you need to execute the free or paid webinar funnel. And this is uh, perfectly fine for, again, for mid to high ticket size product, and you'll get good quality customers as well. The quality of the customer is good. Obviously, the some of the customer might be, impulsive buyer, but it completely make sense, because over a period of time they'll definitely execute the kind of program that you will be teaching them, right? So they'll definitely get a value out of that. The next funnel is the automated webinar funnel, and a lot of successful and a big coaches execute them, right? So again, you need to drive traffic, organic or paid, and then you need to drive them to the lead capture page, and then you will be directing them to the free webinar, like somewhere between 45 minutes to 90 minutes. There are a lot of software for automated webinars which acts like a live webinar, but actually they are not. They're actually an automated webinar, and you can actually pre-frame them during this phase, and then you can introduce them to your final offer, your final coaching or consulting product, capture payment, and provide access to the product, right? So this is what about is the automated webinar funnel, right? And it just like runs like a clockwork. You have to just shoot it once, the entire webinar recording, and it will just work like a clockwork. That's it. The next one is especially for the consultant. This is good for consultant who are selling one-to-one consulting, right? So that's what I call it as consultation based funnel, right? So you drive traffic to from Facebook, Google, YouTube, or any of the organic traffic sources to the lead capture page, of course. As soon as they browse through the lead capture page, you'll be directed them to the quick 5 minutes survey or a questionnaire. You can ask them a specific questions about their specific situations, about their specific business, the problem, the challenges that they may be facing, right? Just for you to know, like, okay, they are pretty serious, and basically you will be able to filter it out the quality prospect out of the service and questionnaire, right? So you'll be able to decide whether to do the one-to-one consultation with them or not, right? So actually you need to run them through the quick 5-minute survey and questionnaire, and then once they filter it out from this phase, you need to do the 30 minutes to 60 minutes of free one-to-one consultation, where you will be it has to be completely based on the consultative selling approach, right? And you have to uh, you have to push them through you, and then once you do the free one-to-one consultation, you need to capture the payment for your consultation based funnel, right? So consultation based funnel is like more like hand holding approach, and more like one-to-one consultation as the name suggests, right? So capture the payment for that and provide the access to the product, right? Usually the consultation based funnels are for high ticket product, right? So something about like $2,000 $2,500 product, and you'll be really having high quality customer using this funnel, right? So each one of this funnel, all of this ultimate 6 coaching funnel that I've shared with you, have their own pros and cons, which I explained, right? And and if you opt my free consultation right there in the description below, I'll be giving you more insights about it, how you need to execute it, and how you need to design each stages of this funnel, right? So we have two kind of program, basically do it for you and do it for yourself, right? So it depend on your like if you have a time and you can actually do it for yourself, we have that program as well. And if you want us to do it for you, we have that as well. So feel free to fill up the form, which is right there in the description, and I look forward to do the consulting with you, and find out what exactly your needs are, based on your budgets, and the kind of coach or consultant you are, and the kind of the target market that you're trying to hit, the kind of revenue goals that you have on a each month basis, and all those things. Based on that, I'll suggest like what kind of strategies, what kind of tools, what kind of tactics you need to deploy, and all those sort of things, right? So I hope you found it valuable. Just type your thoughts in the comment below on my YouTube channel, uh, or if you're watching on Facebook. And I look forward to see you soon and talking to you in my free consultation that you can avail, right? So I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and share with the people that you find that this video, they will find it really, really worthy, right? And this is the ultimate 6 coaching and consulting funnel that I wanted to share with you, based on my experience that I've executed each one of them and got the good amount of result. Like if I put 1 rupee, $1 in or 1 rupee in, I will get about like $5, $10, even $20 out, right? That much confident I am on any of these 6 funnel. It just matter how well and how systematically you design each stages of the funnel that I just described, right? So I look forward to see you in the next video, and make sure that you opt for the free consultation and meet me live. Thank you so much once again.